being back?
I'm excited, man. In 5 weeks, it went by quick. I was down in Atlanta, spending some time with some family, but I'm excited to be back. I love football, and it's the best time of the year.
What's different about this year for your group, for you guys specifically?
I
How
would
do you
say,
do it?
yeah, I would say we have a lot of new faces. Obviously, a new O-line coach, so that's different. But I think we've added some veteran guys to the group, so I think we have a little bit more experience in the room. And then just for me personally, just one staying healthy, and then trying to take it up a notch a year with my play and my leadership.
What strikes you about Carm, the new coach?
Yeah, I would say very detailed. He's been in this system for a while. He was in New England. That's where Dave's was when they developed this offensive system, and he does a great job, especially for the young guys, just because we have a lot of nuances to the offense. So he does a good job with the NASCAR terms, explaining exactly what it means, what's your assignment, and I think that's good for the young guys.
How what tough is it to see one of your new teammates, Jermaine, go down today?
Yeah, that was tough. I don't know exactly what happened. We'll see once we get in there, but hopefully he's okay.
What has he brought to the, he's got versatility inside now.
Yeah.
What is he? He's a veteran. What has he brought so far?
Yeah, for one, he was with Carm last year, so he kind of knows what makes him tick. He understands their offense was a little similar. There were some differences, but the language kind of translates. And then he's just a veteran presence. He's played in this league for a long time. Physically, he's dominating. He's a really strong guy, and I think that'll definitely help us in the run game as well.
Andrew, how big of a challenge is it for an offensive line if you can't have your starting five work together in camp? You have Neil trying to work back,
Yeah.
Jermaine goes down. How big of a challenge is that?
Yeah, you will always prefer to have everybody out there because you definitely need continuity. But the reality of this business is guys go down, and we have to be prepared. We saw that last year. Hopefully it's not that bad, but guys deal with injuries during the year, and the next guy has to be ready to step up and protect and run block well.
How are you physically taking your game to another level?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you go about doing that? How much of an emphasis for you is on certain things?
Yeah, I would say the finer details, just when it comes to like pass pro, my set, my approach, and then I think a lot of it is just how I take care of my body, all the rehab stuff, prehab, my diet, all those things. I've been doing a better job of honing in, just trying to make sure I could be at my best. And I think when I'm at my best, I'm one of the best.
How are you physically after a rough season?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Obviously, had the hamstring last year, but I feel really well. Doing a lot of rehab stuff for that, a lot of Nordics and stuff like that, just to build that strength up. I feel pretty good. I won the competition this year for like the most body fat loss and stuff like that, building muscle. So been doing a good job. I feel great.
Andrew, did you talk to Evan much in the offseason? He had sort of like your
Yeah.
dad, he had injuries early in your career.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him, deal with him much in the
Yeah,
offseason?
so Evan, I think he was up here rehabbing most of the time, and I was in Atlanta. But I did reach out to him just to make sure he's doing okay mentally, because I've been through the injury stuff before. I'm just trying to encourage him to take his time, because I know there's an urge to rush back, but you never want to step on the field if you're not ready to go. So I'm just hoping that everything that the trainers will tell him will help him be ready whenever he's back.
You feel he's in a good spot mentally?
I think so.
I don't know if this is like your fourth, fifth different offensive line coach. but
Fifth,
you-
yeah.
you know. So you've obviously established yourself as a really good player in this league. So when a new coach comes in, how much do you have to change to what they want, and how much do they just kind of let you do what you do?
Yeah, I think it's give and take on both ends. Like Carm has his non-negotiables, but he understands that. Like you said, I played in this league for a while, been in this system. So as he's learning it, I've been playing in it for a few years, and they make adjustments to it with the new staff or the new additions to the staff. But we work hand in hand just to make sure we're all on the same page.
What's
Has
one
anything
of his
surprised you?
non-negotiables?
Uh,
Or two?
I would say like the footwork for some of the double teams that we have is just a little bit different. Just what he wants from a technique standpoint, as far as like hand placement, how much ground you're gaining on your first step would be a non-negotiable. I say
Have you seen pretty much everything at this point from all the different O-line coaches you've had?
not everything, but I've definitely seen a lot.
Has anything surprised you about Carm?
Nothing surprised me yet. No.
So much movement. What are the expectations for the O-line and just the offense and everything?
Yeah, for sure. I would say the first thing is just be dominant in the run game. I think that opens the offense up so well when you can consistently run the ball for 4 or 5 yards, and then in the pass game just protect DJ. Last year we had, I think it was the most sacks, ever. So our job this year is to protect DJ, give him opportunity, because we have skill guys. So we give him time, he can make plays.
So the
Please
first
take
time
three
you've
more.
seen Daniel on 11 on 11, how did you feel like he was moving around out there?
Yeah, he was moving great. I saw him in OTAs as well during 7-on-7 stuff, and just working out, and obviously everyone knows his work ethic is crazy. So he's done a good job of getting back, and I'm excited to see him out there.
As you play next to Aaron Stinney, just what stands out about him, and how's your communication with him?
Yeah, Stinney is another guy that's played in the league for a long time. I think this is like year 8 or 9 for him. He was in Tampa last year, started all the games. So I think that's another veteran guy next to me. Obviously, he's learning the system, new system, but I'm excited to be next to him. As long as we, have some stability next to me, I'll be good.
Can you
Last
describe,
one.
you talked about guys who've been in the league
Yeah.
for 9 years,
Yeah.
remained with it. You're now a guy who, you're no longer a rook.
Yeah.
You're no longer the young guy.
Mhm.
How fast does it really go when you're talking about trying to develop, to accomplish your goals, and what you want to accomplish as a player?
Yeah, I would say it flies by. Like, I remember being a rookie. I remember COVID, just the struggles and everything. But it's made me who I am today, and I'm taking the leadership role on and trying to do the best I can to bring guys along with me.